I need this card. That's right, Go Wemby is here, and this card just looks beautiful. He can play power forward, he's 7'4", with obviously 99 for every single stat, and finally 40 legend badges. This could just be the best card in the game, so that's why I want to see if we can pull him. And we're gonna have to try and do that through these new packs that 2K dropped, being these glow ones right here. There are a few dark matters and also 100 overalls that do look pretty good, but we don't really care for those. We somewhat care about the invincibles being Michael Jordan, this Chris Bosh who can play small forward, this Manu Ginobili looks pretty nice, and finally this Draymond Green. But I think you all know what we care about most, and that is GOATs. I actually went and saw some real life GOATs today, so maybe that's a sign, because yes, 2K dropped this GOAT Steph Curry. To be honest, the card looks super cool, but I don't really want it. But then one of the GOATs I do want is definitely this Tracy McGrady, as he can actually play point guard, and he obviously looks crazy. But we all know who I want the most. It is, yes, this man right here, being GOAT Victor Wembanyama. I think I'd probably cry if we end up pulling this card, because he would just fit perfectly into this amazing team. With this drop too, 2K did release another MyTeam GOAT Festival. You guys can see, if we come over to the exchange and if we actually look at what's in this week 3 festival, we'll come across and you will see there's a GOAT Tim Thomas who only costs 30 GOAT event cards, which is still a lot, but it's not as much as we've seen in the past. LaMelo Ball 25, Lonzo Ball 25, Luol Deng looks really nice for 20, and then Dino's not bad as well. Having the free invincible being Rudy Gay is actually super nice, and then we have the same packs we've seen before, so I actually don't think that's too bad. Obviously 2K released Hall of Fame boxes again. We're gonna open up all of those in tomorrow's video, so be sure to hit the like button on this one if you're excited. But you know us, we have to come across over here and we have to go to this 51 pack box that once again gives us a 100 overall or invincible plus equal chance, meaning we could get some crazy cards. And you can see the odds actually aren't too bad as well. So we've got a bunch of VC, but I'm gonna say something. If we get an invincible or higher in this box, I'm gonna do another one. So 2K, it's up to you if you want me to spend more money. Anyway, it's our time to shine. 450,000 VC, let's spend it. And yes, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, we are kind of due for a good pull because we haven't had one in a while. You guys may have seen my most recent pack opening where we opened up those best of my team super packs, where I did it in my car, which was super weird. We do get a dark matter here, but that's very much expected to be able to see a few of these cards. Obviously the first ones that we get are gonna shake because we haven't pulled any single ones before. So 95 driving layup, and from the Western Conference, I didn't even really look at these cards. It's a power forward, and that's gonna be what? Boris Diaw. Oh whoa, he can play point guard. That's actually a really cool card, so shout out to Boris. But yeah, as I was saying, literally we open up that in my car and then we end up getting another dark matter, which was super cool to do, and I'm actually so glad it worked out because I just came back from my holiday and I'm exhausted. It was literally like a 9-hour drive. So anyway, we're back now and we're doing this video, and I cannot wait to get it posted to then get some sleep because it's currently almost 2 a.m. We've got Steve Smith here throwing up the X. I'll do it with you, Steve. Anyway, hopefully, and I mean hopefully, we can get a crazy pull in this video, because just imagine if we were able to see like a GOAT Victor Wembanyama. Imagine my first GOAT pull out of a normal pack ended up being Wemby. That would just be insane. But we've seen 3 brand new dark matters so far, and I think there's only 4 in this entire glow set. So really, we're going to get to the point very soon where we're going to see players that literally are dark matters and will not shake because we've already got them. I'm pretty sure this one's Scoot, and that's for sure going to be a good card. I actually do like the card art too. If you guys haven't noticed already, we have pulled every single dark matter so far in the middle, which is super weird to see. There's our first dark matter that is a duplicate, and it's a holo as well. Because of the challenges that came out a couple of days ago for holo players, holos are actually going for a bit of MT. So it's good to be able to see that we can get those sorts of cards, and also for it to be Boris Diaw. So here, we're getting another Ruby. But man, the thing about that GOAT Victor Wembanyama is, yes, he does look like an insane card, but obviously we already have our man, invincible Victor Wembanyama, and he's... Hey, I will 100% take a 100 overall. I feel like before we open this up, I have to finish what I was saying. But yeah, I've got an invincible Wemby with 40 legend badges. So the cards are so similar, but it doesn't mean I don't want the GOAT. I want him so badly. But next thing though, I want this 100 overall to be insane. There's our man Yee, and he actually looks crazy. So let's hope that's who we can see. So yeah, so that means we're gonna want to see Eastern Conference. On pack number 10, already seeing a 100 is definitely a W. So let's flip it and let's see what 100 overall we're getting. I swear, out of every single drop that has had good 100 overalls, we've never got one of them. It's Western straight away. So unfortunately, it's not going to be the player that we want to see. Who is it going to be? It's a shooting guard from the Rockets, and that means what? It's going to be Jalen Green. Look, I feel like this is a cool card, but he's not going to go for any MT. But I'll still take a 100 overall pull. Literally, I think I'm going to put that Jalen Green up instantly for 100,000 MT, because I can almost guarantee you he's going to go for like 30,000 MT, maybe 40k. And I reckon right now, even though we're opening up these packs literally within like 10 minutes of them dropping, he's going to be so cheap. And I mean so cheap on the auction house. If you guys didn't see my massive pack opening where we opened up so many packs to try and get Sean Bradley that fortunately we were able to get, we pulled so many Dominique Wilkins. And I feel like, unfortunately, I reckon it's going to be the same thing for that Jalen Green. He's going to be the most common card out of all of them. We haven't seen a slow shake for a while now. And we actually haven't even seen a dark matter that hasn't shaken as well. So hasn't shook, hasn't shaken. I don't know. Metaspal Zealous. Let's see if these glow packs can actually be good for us on number 17, hitting us with nothing again. To be fair though, I think we've seen 3 hollows in this box already. There's the final dark matter, and we don't actually get a go to event card. Well, a gold go to event card in this drop. So this is the final dark matter. Again, I actually forgot who it actually, I think it's a center. Yeah, it's Marcus Camby, I'm pretty sure. I remember this card because I think he looks like one of the better cheap dark matters. So that's actually a good pull to get. And Marcus Camby's always a beast. I think it's because from memory, he has a super long wingspan, and you guys already know it. We love that length. We absolutely love that length. So Boris Diaw again for our 3rd time. Now, if we see a slow shake, we know it is guaranteed to be either a 100 overall or higher. And as I said, if we see the higher, you guys already know we're opening up another box. But yeah, as we are opening up these packs, it is good to see that we are getting those GOAT event cards, well, just the gold versions of them, because that does mean we can actually get those and then obviously put them in to create an actual GOAT one. And hopefully, if we're able to get a few GOAT ones, we can maybe get Tim Thomas or a bunch of other cards. I think I'm going to go for Tim. He probably looks like the best one for my team, because yeah, the shooting guard position has definitely been a bit rough. Also the small forward position as well, but we are getting so many dark matters and for some reason so many hollow pulls. So Marcus Camby again, please 2k, let me see one more slow shake, especially because that first slow shake that we saw that was actually something better was just in the middle. And you guys already know we love seeing a slow shake that's not in the middle. So hopefully this box can actually bring it. 28 is a shake in the middle that would have been a shake, but it's another dark matter. You know, now that I'm back, I seriously cannot believe that car pack opening worked, because I had the thought for so long that yes, I can actually do it through my PlayStation portal, and then I won't have to bring my console, because it is such an effort to have to bring my console, then also a monitor, then connect like the Elgato and everything like that. Such an effort, but so good that that actually worked, because it means now hopefully I'll be able to do a lot more pack openings while I'm away and make it a lot easier as well. So I was so happy to be able to get it done, and so happy that the quality actually came out okay, and also that you guys certainly seem to enjoy it. So thank you for the support on that, but also thank you so much for the support on the videos recently. Literally, it has been insane. Like what? We hit 247,000 subscribers. And I feel like that subscriber number is going up so quickly and so rapidly compared to what we've had to have happen in the past. So if you guys are new, be sure to hit the sub button, as I'm pretty sure I've got an idea of something crazy we can do for the 250k special. And I think you guys will love it. I absolutely think you guys will love it. So I'm super hyped to be able to do that. So be sure to hit the sub button if you are new, as 250k is right around the corner. And I definitely want to see if we can hit it before we end up getting into 2K26. We are getting some awful packs. Like literally since that 100 overall, we have seen nothing. And I mean absolutely nothing. Yes, we've seen a few dark matters, but they don't shake anymore. So it's literally not exciting at all. We just need to see one more slow shake, and then I'll be hyped to hope to be able to see Wemby, to hope to be able to see these insane cards. But it just doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Really, 2K? You had to give the emerald version to me. Please, just give me the go. That's what I want. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. We do have a few packs to go, and you guys already know. All right, I said I wanted a 100, and that's exactly what we got. Again, we obviously want to see Yee. I actually think if I pulled him, I'd put every single legend badge on him and hopefully make a bunch of MT. So Yee, you're the man I want. Please don't be another Jalen Green. I feel like I'm going to get the Jalen Green curse, but let's actually flip this card and let's see who it's going to be. Please, 2K, on pack number 42, hit me with a good 100 overall out of this one right here. Eastern Conference, do it to me. It's Western. It's going to be Jalen Green again. I already know it. It's going to be... Yeah, I'm telling you, this card is going to be by far the most common 100 overall. And that makes me nervous. You know what else it makes me nervous for? Obviously, we do have the Hall of Fame boxes that we're opening in tomorrow's video, but I'm so scared that if we get a GOAT pull, or if we get multiple like we've done in the weeks in the past, it's just going to be Steph Curry. And that's the thing, it is super hype that there are good 100 overalls, there's good invincibles in the game, but I just feel like the odds for them should be like similar, rather than it just being so often that you get the same player, and also obviously the worst one out of the drop. So yes, Jalen Green is definitely going on the auction house straight after this box, because I want to see how much MT we can make from him, given that we're opening up these packs straight away. But getting those two 100 overall pulls, make it 3 is good to see. I don't know why they're all in the middle, but hopefully this one can be better. Please don't be Jalen Green again. Or else I feel like it's just the same thing that happened with Dominique Wilkins. 2K, I believe in you. I believe that we can see something good, and I believe this can be something different to Jalen Green. So without further ado, let's flip it again. Let's flip it again, and let's actually hope we can see the the Eastern Conference, not Western. Eastern. It's Western. Don't you dare. 99 driving layup. Not. There's actually no way. I'm sorry, Jalen Green, what is going on? He's got his ears listening right now. Listen to this. I don't want you. I'm sorry to say, was that a bit tough? But that's our 3rd time this box. Man, that is so tough. That is actually so tough, because there are some good 100 overalls in this box, well, in these packs, and we are yet to see one of them. We have literally seen, in my opinion, by far the worst 100 overall out of these packs. 48, my basketball number is not great at all. 49, let's make it fun all the time with something good in 49. It is not. Okay, we're getting to the final pack, and this has not been great. Let's see if this one can come clutch with a slow shake for us. It's another 100 overall. That's our 4th one of this box. And sure, that's super rare to do, but I just need this to be a good card. I swear, if we get 4 Jalen Greens, I'm probably gonna cry. Just please be someone different. You know what? Let's flip it. Let's be chill. Let's just see who we're gonna get. Zen, calm, wellness retreat. That's just what I was on. It's Western Conference. It's gonna be 99 driving layup. I don't want you! Bro, there's actually no way. What on earth? 4 times in one box. Oh, that's actually insane. Why is he so common? Yeah, he's going to be the new Dominique Wilkins for me. And I don't understand it. Also, why is he always in the middle? I actually don't know. All right, we just have to forget about that. We have to go, you know what? That's fine, because we now have the topper. And this topper gives us an equal chance to a 100 overall, an invincible, or a plus. Now, I think it's actually like 49% for a 100 overall, 49% for an invincible, and then probably like 2% for a GOAT. So you know what? Let's hope we can see a GOAT, but I at least just want to see an invincible. Please 2K, don't give me a 100 overall. There is no way it happens. After this box, after getting so many Jalen Greens, we need to see something good, and we need to see an invincible or higher. Let's flip it, and let's see what we're getting out of this 100 plus topper, and bam, it's an invincible. Let's go. Okay, finally. I was so nervous, but the thing is, I don't even know which invincible I want. Like, who's the best one? Let me have a look. To be honest, they're all actually pretty similar. Maybe Chris Bosh is the best, or maybe even Michael Jordan. I don't know. Yeah, I'd probably say MJ is the best. So let's hope for Eastern Conference so we can see that card, and let's see it from our invincible pool, which does mean we're doing another box. Let's flip it and see what we're getting. We need to see Eastern Conference. I think Eastern Conference will be better than anything we've seen, but otherwise, so it is Eastern. Good to see. 99 close shot, even better to see. This is looking like Michael Jordan, I'm pretty sure, and we just pulled invincible Michael Jordan. Yeah, that's a fire card to see, and I'm actually so hyped to get him. Do I put every legend badge on him? I feel like that's not a bad idea. I know he already has a GOAT card, but surely this one should go for a bit. So there we go with our invincible MJ, and that for sure saved the box. Look at how many dupes we have here, especially of Jalen Green. That is crazy. Now I just need to come over and I need to actually have a look at how many Michael Jordans are on the auction house. Are there a lot? Okay, there's another one with 40 legend badges, but for how many legend badges I have, I feel like it's low-key worth it, because I may as well try and see if I can get a little bit extra MT. So you know what? I really don't know how much I'm going to get from this, but I am actually going to apply every single one. And the only reason for this is because I have dupes of like literally 8 or 9 of every single legend badge in the game. So that's the reason why I just want to make sure we actually spend all of these, because we don't really often get invincibles and we're not really adding invincibles to our team, it's kind of now GOAT or bust. So that's the reason why I feel like we may as well add every single legend badge to this card to see if we can just make any more. And once again, I do feel like this was probably the best invincible card we could get. It is kind of sad that there's not like a crazy one like there used to be last week with Zach Edey and players like that. It's literally just Michael Jordan, Draymond Green, Manu Ginobili, and Chris Bosh, but they are still very good cards. Now we only have 4 legend badges left to add, so let's add every single one of these, and now he's going to have 40 legend badges on this card, which makes him very similar to his GOAT card that goes for well over 1 million MT. So now, yes, our sellable Michael Jordan has 40 legend badges. You know what? Doesn't take me long. Send to my auctions, and let's just put him up straight away. I'm not even going to think about it. That's now been created. Now let's see how much these Jalen Greens go for. Surely he's a buy now. Surely he's a buy now. Let's see. And yeah, he is. He's a buy now by a lot. Bro, he's already less than 30k. He's literally going for like 25,000 MT for 100 overall. That is actually crazy. The best part about opening packs early is all the dark matters go for a lot of MT. Like they're literally going for over 8k. So I'm for sure going to go through and sell every single one of these. They literally go for almost 10. I'm even going to sell the ones in my collection because there's just no point on keeping any of these cards because they sell for so much and their price is only going to go down. We actually pulled so many of them that this is going to be quite a bit of MT here. And now that my auctions are full because we've sold every single one, I just realized we need some more VC. Once again, let's come over to here. I feel like I've been on this screen so many times this year, but I have to say it, I appreciate the support. So there we go with more money spent, and there we go with more VC added. You know what? I'm not even going to think about it this time. We're just going to come straight over and we're going to do the 450k box. The last one was okay. Let's make this one even better. Let's do it. You know what I actually realized is this season, I'm yet to pull a card higher than a 100 overall, as we get a dark matter in the first pack, but that's because I've sold every single one of our other ones. But a card higher than a 100 overall in just a normal pack. I don't know. I haven't done it even out of the super packs, which is kind of crazy to say because we did it so many times out of the super packs in last season, out of the downtown super packs. So I'm certainly hoping this is the pack opening where we make that change. And I'm certainly hoping that we can maybe see a card like our boy GOAT, Victor Wembanyama. I'd be happy to see an invincible. I would not complain at all. But most importantly, obviously, we're opening up these packs to see if we can get Wemby, and that'll just be beautiful. Could you imagine if my first GOAT pull was Victor Wembanyama? Bro, there wouldn't have been, there is not a more perfect player that I could actually pull because he's my favorite player in the NBA. And also, he'd just be a beautiful card, and he's probably my favorite invincible in the game. So man, it really couldn't be much better, but these are not looking the best. Also, I forgot to actually mention, if you guys didn't see 2K, okay, we get a slow shake on pack number 8. Let's make it great. I guarantee this is going to be a dark matter. Bam, it's dark matter. But I forgot to mention that 2K did actually announce the cover athletes of 2K26. Whoa, what just happened with my voice? I just gasped for air. That is so weird. For some reason that actually happens a couple of times in my video. Have no idea what's going on. But anyway, we get Boris Diaw. But yeah, the cover athletes are SGA, and I actually love the fact that SGA is on the cover because he is one of my favorite players in the NBA, and after his season that he had last season, it is crazy, absolutely crazy. Then he caps it off with it being a cover athlete for 2K26. Then the next one is Carmelo Anthony, which is another fire cover in my opinion. Well, it's a fire cover athlete. And then the final one is Angel Reese, which is actually a cool cover to see as well. So this player right here is going to be Marcus Camby. But I do think my favorite cover is the one where they combine all three. And you guys already know that is for sure the version of 2K26 that I'm personally getting. And if you do play a lot of MyTeam, I do recommend it because you get a Galaxy Opal player. I'm pretty sure it's in December. And then you end up getting an Invincible player in May, I'm pretty sure. And surely those players have to be good because they'd want people to actually pre-order the game in the future if they do it again. So I feel like it's actually exciting that those are the rewards because we've seen some okay rewards, but mainly in the past, the rewards have just been good day one. Now these rewards are actually good in the future, which I think makes it a lot more exciting. Pack number 15 is not good. I just wonder what Invincible are they going to give us? Like, surely they have to give us a good one. Surely they have to give us a good Galaxy Opal. Like, please don't make it a player like Steph Curry that's not even meta at that time of year. It would be so nice for it to be one that's actually amazing and actually one that everyone wants to use. So hopefully that's what happens. But I do feel like the pre-order bonus is definitely a lot better than what we've seen in the past. So that makes it at least exciting. But you know what isn't exciting? The fact that I have to talk about this in my pack opening. Like, I wish I could actually sit here and talk about how good these packs were, how many slow shakes we're seeing, but Okay, well, 21, we do see a slow shake. The thing is, I'm pretty sure there's one dark matter we haven't pulled. Am I right? Let me think about it. Or let me check it. Oh yeah, I don't think we pulled Steve Smith. And we've got Kenny Smith there, so I can guarantee you this is going to be a dark matter for our man, the other Smith. Yeah, it's going to be Steve Smith. You ready? Bam. Okay, I'm wrong. It's a 100 overall. That's much better than what I was expecting. You guys already know what I'm going to say. The only issue is, though, we've got another Rockets player next to him. So I'm sure this is going to be Jalen Green. You know what? Let's see it once again. The card that goes for 25,000 MT for a 100 overall. Let's flip it. Here we go. You know we're going to see it again. And we know we're going to see Western Conference 99 probably driving layup is my guess. Western Conference? No, oh my word. There's no way. There's actually no way. I don't even know what to say. That is 5 times in a row, the exact same card. What's the weight on these 100 overalls? And then what's the weight on them being Jalen Green? Surely it's something crazy. Because that's insane to see him 5 times in a row. Like, do I even get excited now when I see a 100 overall? Because in the past, I used to get so excited to see 100 overalls. And still right now, there are some 100 overalls that go for a bunch of MT in these packs. There's another one. I'm not even excited for it. We're just going to flip it straight away. And we're going to go thank you 2K for our 6th time in a row getting Jalen Green. Western Conference, 99 close shot. It's different. It's different. It's blue. It's a shooting guard from the Warriors, and that means it's going to be Jason Richardson. This card actually looks like a beast, and I think he has to go for quite a bit of MT. If you guys remember his Galaxy Oval from All-Star Weekend, that was one of my favorite cards. We actually got him in my first ever episode of the No Money Spent, and we used him for so long. So it is beautiful to see his 100 overall. So thank you very much to J Rich right there. Is that a card I should put 40 legend badges on? I'm really not sure, because that is a fire pull to see. I'm actually so hyped that we were able to get him, and we just got gold Tim Thomas in the next pack. So maybe that's a sign that it's telling us, Angus, you have to get his GOAT card. I was going to say dark matter, but you have to get his GOAT. And I certainly think we're going to go on the grind to try and get that for sure. You know what's tough though? We've almost opened what? Well, we've opened over 75 packs right now, and we are yet to see a single GOAT event card out of these normal packs. So it just goes to show how rare they are to pull. But if you're able to get one, it is so high. Because yes, I already know when we open up every single Hall of Fame box, we are going to get a lot from that. But I'm hoping we can get some more just from opening up these normal packs and seeing if we can get something from here. But pack number 30, yeah, that really ain't it either. In good news, we're going to have to open up 100 packs. So that's going to give us it's probably going to give us a guaranteed 3 GOAT event cards, which is pretty good. But, I mean, then we're going to get what? How many from... I'm trying to even remember. How many do we get from the Hall of Fame boxes? We get 7 and then 9 from the exclusive Hall of Fame box on mobile, which I think I will bring a video this week because you guys already know we have to try and get Wemby. Literally, I want to do everything to try and get that card. Is this Ben Simmons? No, it's going to be Maurice Cheeks. The question is, though, will we see another slow shake before the end of this box? Because I actually think we must have pulled our man Steve Smith earlier in this box because it's weird to not see him shake, but also I don't think I've seen him out of pack not shaking. So maybe I'm just tripping there, but this one's going to be 35. No slow shake, no nothing, just a gold. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below, what are your thoughts on the 2K26 covers? Because I do think they're super clean, but also I kind of think they're a bit boring. Because I do agree with what people are saying in the past. I'd much prefer the cover with every single person on it. I think that one's actually fire. But looking at like SGA, I think they could have done something crazy and like, you know, had his aura looking insane on the cover. But unfortunately, it's just like him there, you know, that's kind of it. And then Melo looks cool because obviously he's doing Celebration. Then Angel Reese looks all right too, but I don't know. I much prefer the cover that I'm going to get of the game, which I guess is a good thing. And hopefully you guys do the same. Well, at least you guys think the same of the cover that you're going to get. But those are at least my thoughts. So let me know yours. But Tyrese Maxey right here. We do have a few more packs before we get into the topper. But we do see a slow shake on pack number 42. I think we must have pulled Steve Smith. I think this has to be higher than a dark matter. So let's hope this is actually something higher than a 100 overall. That's what I'm going for. So 3, 2, 1, bam. It's a 100 once again. But you know what I just noticed? If we come to the left, we've got this Nets jersey. Surely that's a sign that this has to be Yee. So 2K, let's just do it. Let's just do it. Please don't give me what, my 6th Jalen Green. Make it even like Jason Richardson again. I'd be happy with him. It's Western again. It's 99 3-point shot. It's a dark color to the right, and that means it's Jalen Green once again for our 6th time. You know what's crazy, right? If I sold every single one of my Jalen Greens that we've pulled, I would have made like 150,000 MT. That's how bad this card is. I do not want you again. Like literally, I do not want that card. I love seeing 100 overalls back to back. Bam, 100 overalls. I knew it. I literally knew it straight away. It's to the right in the same slot, and let's see which one this one's going to be. Literally just flipping it straight away. Western Conference again, 99 driving layup. Guess who it's going to be once again? Jalen Green. Jalen Green, get out of my packs. I'll use my manners, please. There's actually no way we're getting back to back. That is my 7th time. My 7th time in 2 boxes. Okay, we get a dark matter. So there was actually one dark matter that we didn't pull, and it was Steve Smith. I can't believe this entire time we saw, what, 3 100 overalls, yet there was still this one dark matter that we hadn't pulled yet, and it's going to be Steve Smith. So now if we see a slow shake, it's guaranteed to be a 100 plus. And I'm hoping in these final few packs of these box, we can see that. So we do get another dark matter here. The good thing is, seeing these dark matters, they do go for like 9,000 MT, because that's how much I've sold every single one of my other ones, which I'm actually pretty happy with, because opening up these packs early does mean you can usually sell them for quite a bit more. So 47 is not good. It is going to be a holo, which I guess is okay. 48, my basketball number, is a diamond. Okay, that's super rare to see. Let's flip this and we'll see who this is. I tell you what, I really hope my top is good, because once again, these have kind of been boring. This is a point guard from, and it's going to be Fred VanVleet. Sure thing, Fred. 49. 49 is fine all the time. When we end up seeing another gold card, and that's going to be it. Just a gold. And now for the final pack of this box. We saw a 100 last time. Let's see it again. Okay, we don't. What do we see? We see a ruby and a gold. That's not great, but now it's time to see if this box was worth it. With once again our 100 overall or invincible equal chance pack. You know what I want, 2K? I want to see another invincible. Please, let me use my manners again. So you know what? Let's see if they can do it for me, and let's see what we're going to see from this topper right here. Let's flip it, and let's see what we're getting once again. Please be an invincible, and bam, it's an invincible again. Bro, I did not expect this at all. I so thought this was going to be a 100, but no, we just got another invincible. I actually don't really mind which player we get. Like, I feel like I'm kind of fine with any of them. I still feel like Michael Jordan's probably the best one, because no matter what, we're for sure going to sell this card. So let's hope it's Michael Jordan, because I think he's going to go for the most, or maybe like Chris Bosh as well. Let's flip this player and let's see who it's going to be. Hoping for Eastern Conference. Eastern Conference gives us a chance at both of those two. It is Western. That's still fine. 99 defensive rebound. Is this one going to be Draymond Green, I believe? It is going to be Draymond Green. Yes, he's a power forward, but he can also play point guard. And if you guys know in the past, Draymond has been a beast, especially when he can play that point guard position. So him being an invincible, yeah, this card should be crazy. All right, once again, I'm happy with the box. We've got so many duplicates. So let's actually come over and let's look at this Draymond Green. How many of him are on the auction house is the real question. Let's see. There's not that many. He's not going for much MT though. I feel like I'm just going to sell mine anyway. He's 6'6". That's the only issue. My question is though, what is his release looking like? Like, oh, it's kind of actually okay. I actually am not going to lie. I love this release. Like, it is so easy to green. It's not too fast, which is one issue I do have with a lot of invincibles and ghosts, is their release is too quick. But this one is so money. The only issue is he might be a little short, but I still feel like that's a great card. Anyway, you guys already know what I'm doing. I am taking my MT and running. Wait, we're not going there. We're going over here. We're going over here. We're going to Draymond Green. Send to my auctions. Yes. Let's also see, how much is Jason Richardson going for? Surely this card's a bit more rare. Whoa, that's... What? Is this card a buy now? He actually is. There's no way. This card is like 7... What? Dude, I thought he was going to go for like 150,000 MT. He goes for less than 50K. Well, my assumption was for sure wrong. But yeah, this Yee is definitely going for a bit. And then Alonzo was the other one we didn't pull. And there's a lot of him on the auction house as well. You know what? I do just want to do a few singles as well. Let's see if we can get something good from these. And let's see if we can see one slow shake in an MT single. That's really what I'm going for. And we get a dark matter, which I guess isn't too bad. We got to think about it. If I pull a dark matter, it's kind of like I only paid 10,000 MT for the pack, because once we sell the card, that's how much it will cost. So not bad getting that. Not bad getting another one in the next pack. And our next glow pack, let's see that goat glow though, 2K. We will not. We'll see a gold and an emerald, sure. I think I was actually speaking about this earlier, but I don't think I finished it off. How crazy is it that the release date of 2K26 is in a month and a half, and look at the packs that we're getting. Like, I'm yet to pull a GOAT card out of any normal packs, and you're telling me that the new game comes out in just over a month and a half. Like, that is actually insane to think about. It's also insane how much money I'm spending at this time of the year, but your guys' support once again is crazy. So that's why I want to bring this content to you guys. We're going to end on our next Dark Matter. Let's say that. Because yeah, I'm not going to lie, these MT singles definitely haven't been the best. At least we have got some good pulls, but nothing too crazy if I'm being honest. I mean, I can't really deny it. Obviously, those Invincibles that we got were definitely good pulls, but they were from the topper, so it doesn't really count. So maybe, just maybe, this MT singles may come clutch with a slow shake, and we can't even see a Dark Matter though. Or maybe all our luck is being saved for tomorrow's packing opening, where hopefully that'll be the time we get a Dark Matter, but hopefully that'll be the time we actually see GOAT Wemby. I said I was going to end on Dark Matter, but this is actually our final one, because we can never end on a Dark Matter, which is weird for me to say. Diamond. How weird to say. And the next thing is John Collins. What diamond are we ending on? It is going to be a Brian Taylor. Hey, I didn't know BT was in the game. Shout out Roaming Brian. I think only my Aussie audience will get that. But yeah, shout out BT. That was out of bounds. That was out of bounds. Lloyd Arazio. Those are a few that I remember. You know what? I'll actually show you guys how you pull Wemby. So all you want to do is you want to hover over the pack. You want to press triangle. You want to look at all the cards. Go through like this. This is exactly how you do it. Make sure to press circle. Then come back. Look over the VC once. Go to the MT again. Then this pull right here is about to be a GOAT card, and you're about to see something absolutely crazy out of the glow packs. And okay, it didn't work. Maybe it was a glitch. Yeah, hopefully this shows you why you shouldn't open up packs. Anyway, obviously we got some pretty good pulls. I still feel like for this time of year though, we should be seeing GOAT cards out of our packs. At least I got lucky to be able to pull this Michael Jordan and also this Draymond Green, but unfortunately Wemby wasn't able to be seen. Yes, I'm a poet. So do I recommend you guys open up these packs? Absolutely not. I'm just hoping this Hall of Fame box can be crazy for us though. So I'll see you in that video.